What's crack-a-lackin', Bieber Beat fam? Get ready to buckle up because the news cycle is moving at warp speed, and we've got the absolute hottest, most talked about updates dropping right here, right now. You don't want to miss a single second of this. We're diving deep into the stories that are dominating headlines and sparking conversations everywhere. First up, a confession from one of music's biggest names that's got everyone talking about abs, filters, and the truth behind those viral shirtless pics. Did he or didn't he? We've got the inside scoop. Then, we're heading into the wild world of sports and social media, where a superstar rapper's unexpected admiration for a wrestling icon is causing a stir, and a fellow media personality is dropping some seriously pointed takes. What's the connection, and why is this beef heating up? You'll find out. Plus, get ready for a massive tease that could mean new music is on the horizon from an artist who's always keeping us on our toes. New drops could be imminent. And finally, we're shifting gears to the gridiron as we get a crucial breakdown of what it takes to prepare for a high-stakes showdown, with insights directly from the coaching staff about their strategy and the key players to watch. It's a whirlwind of updates, and you're getting it all first on the Bieber Beat. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Abs, filters, and the truth, Drake's shocking confession. Did Drake really get plastic surgery? That's the question on everyone's mind after a recent podcast appearance that has sent ripples through the internet. The multi-platinum artist sat down with Bobby Althoff on her Not This Again podcast, and the conversation took a surprisingly candid turn, addressing rumors that have swirled around his physique. When Althoff directly asked about a potential OB1 procedure, Drake's response was a firm no. This denial extended to other persistent rumors, including the infamous BBL Drizzy moniker, which he humorously questioned, asking Althoff if his posterior looked unusually pronounced upon entering the studio. The rapper seemed amused by the speculation, highlighting the often unpredictable nature of public perception and the intense scrutiny faced by global superstars. However, the most significant revelation came when Drake addressed the viral shirtless photo he shared on Instagram back in June. This image, showcasing a remarkably defined six-pack, became an instant sensation. Drake confessed that the picture might not be as natural as it appeared. He admitted to potentially using editing tools like Facetune to enhance the details, describing it as just being honest. He elaborated on the process, suggesting he might have heightened the saturation or tweaked other aspects of the image, ultimately concluding, "They don't look like that." This admission sheds light on the creative liberties celebrities sometimes take with their online presence, blurring the lines between reality and digital enhancement. The confession has ignited a firestorm of discussion online, with fans and critics alike weighing in on Drake's honesty. Many are praising his candidness, seeing it as a refreshing departure from the often curated image presented by public figures. Others are debating the ethics of digital alteration, questioning its impact on body image standards. This story is a fascinating glimpse into the pressures of maintaining a public image in the digital age and the sometimes complex relationship between artists and their fans. But if you thought that was the most surprising revelation, hold on tight. We're about to dive into a world where hip-hop meets the squared circle, and the drama is only just beginning. From mic drops to wrestling rings, Rosenberg's jab at Drake. The internet is buzzing, and this time it's not just about music. Hot 97 personality Peter Rosenberg has thrown his hat into the ring, offering a pointed comment about Drake's recent interview with podcaster Bobby Althoff. This latest exchange follows Rosenberg's earlier public commentary on Drake's involvement in the UMG lawsuit, adding another layer to their ongoing public discourse. Rosenberg took to X, formerly Twitter, on September 2nd, with a tweet that quickly gained traction. Someone send Drake a picture of Buddy Murphy. This cryptic message, seemingly out of nowhere, immediately sparked curiosity and speculation across social media platforms. The quip arrived in the wake of Drake's appearance on Althoff's podcast, where the rapper surprised many by deviating from his typically guarded persona. During their conversation, Drake openly expressed his admiration for WWE superstar Rhea Ripley, referring to her as his muse. Rosenberg's tweet cleverly tapped into this revelation by invoking Buddy Murphy, an Australian professional wrestler who is famously married to Rhea Ripley. Although Murphy is no longer with WWE, he is widely recognized for his past championship success, including holding the WWE Cruiserweight Championship in 2018. This connection highlights the unexpected intersections between the worlds of hip-hop and professional wrestling, both arenas that thrive on larger-than-life personalities, dramatic narratives, and a certain degree of theatricality. Drake's recent foray into showing interest in wrestling figures, including following WWE star Liv Morgan on social media after attending an event in Toronto, further underscores this burgeoning fascination. Fans have reacted with a mix of amusement and debate. Many appreciate Rosenberg's sharp wit and his ability to connect seemingly disparate cultural moments. Others have defended Drake, commending him for showing a more vulnerable and relatable side, challenging the notion that artists must maintain an impenetrable facade. This interaction serves as a prime example of how public figures engage with each other and their audiences in the digital age, using social media as a platform for commentary, humor, and even subtle jabs. Drake himself has yet to respond to Rosenberg's tweet. But while the rap world and wrestling world collide, there's another artist who might be ready to drop some new heat. Stay tuned, because the music world is always full of surprises. New music alert: Drake teases Iceman Episode 3 dropping tonight. Fans of Drake, get ready to mark your calendars and set your alarms. The Toronto superstar is hinting at something big, with a cryptic announcement teasing the release of Iceman Episode 3 tonight. This news has sent a jolt of excitement through his massive fanbase, who are always eager for new content from the artist. While details are scarce, the title Iceman has previously been associated with Drake's personal brand, often appearing in contexts related to his unfiltered thoughts, behind-the-scenes glimpses, or potentially new musical projects. The fact that this is Episode 3 suggests a continuation of a series, implying a narrative or thematic arc that fans have been following. The timing, dropping tonight, adds an element of immediate anticipation and urgency, typical of how artists now engage with their audience through surprise releases and timely announcements. This tease comes at a time when Drake remains one of the most dominant figures in the music industry. His ability to consistently generate buzz, whether through new music, collaborations, or his public persona, is unparalleled. The anticipation for Iceman Episode 3 could signify anything from a new collection of songs to a documentary-style release or even a significant announcement related to his career. Given his recent public appearances and discussions, the possibility of new musical material being previewed or released is particularly high. Fans have already begun speculating wildly across social media platforms about what Iceman Episode 3 might entail. Theories range from a new mixtape to a visual project, or even a continuation of his podcast-style interviews where he delves into personal reflections. The ambiguity is, of course, intentional, designed to maximize engagement and build hype. The phrase, cranking up the heat, used in the announcement, suggests that whatever is coming will be significant and attention-grabbing, fitting Drake's reputation for making bold moves. This development is significant not just for Drake's dedicated followers, but also for the broader music landscape. Any new release from an artist of his caliber has the potential to dominate charts and influence trends. The promise of new content tonight means the Bieber Beat will be keeping a close eye on this developing story, ready to bring you all the details as they unfold. But if music isn't your only passion, we're about to switch gears to the intense world of professional sports. Get ready for a deep dive into game day preparations. Sunday Showdown, defensive coordinator Graham on Week 1 prep. As the regular season opener looms, the intensity is palpable, and the focus is squarely on preparation. Defensive coordinator Patrick Graham offered a candid look into the team's mindset and readiness for their upcoming Week 1 matchup. His insights provide a crucial window into the strategic planning and mental fortitude required to kick off the season on a high note. Graham emphasized that success hinges on the team's ability to prepare and show up Sunday. This simple yet profound statement underscores the core philosophy driving the team: Diligent preparation throughout the week is the bedrock upon which Sunday's performance is built. He highlighted the importance of every practice, every film session, and every team meeting contributing to their collective readiness. The upcoming game presents a significant challenge, and Graham's comments suggest a team that is not only aware of the stakes, but is actively working to meet them head-on. The discussion also touched upon key personnel, including Patriots quarterback Drake May and defensive end Malcolm Kuntz. Addressing the opposing team's potential threats is a critical component of defensive strategy, and Graham's mention of May indicates that the coaching staff is meticulously analyzing the rookie quarterback's capabilities and tendencies. Similarly, focusing on internal talent like Kuntz signals the team's confidence in its own defensive line's ability to generate pressure and disrupt the opponent's offense. These targeted discussions reveal a comprehensive approach to game planning, where both external threats and internal strengths are carefully considered. Beyond Graham's insights, other coaches and players have also been vocal about their Week 1 preparations. Offensive coordinator Chip Kelly shared his thoughts on facing the Patriots and highlighted the tight end room and receiver Daunt Thornton Jr. Running back Ashton Jeanty discussed his mindset and preparations, mentioning teammate Raheem Mostert. Quarterback Geno Smith expressed his readiness for the Patriots game and reflected on his role as a Raider. Head coach Pete Carroll provided an overview of the team's approach to Week 1, mentioning receiver Amari Cooper and the run game. These collective statements paint a picture of a team united in its mission, with every unit and individual player focused on executing their roles effectively. The public reaction to these updates has been overwhelmingly positive, with fans appreciating the transparency and dedication shown by the coaching staff and players. Analysts are dissecting the potential strategies, particularly how the defense plans to contain a promising young quarterback like Drake May. The focus on preparation and player development suggests a team building for sustained success, and the anticipation for Week 1 is reaching a fever pitch. And that brings us to the end of another packed episode of the Bieber Beat. But before you go, let's do a super quick recap of everything we've covered today. Alright, Bieber Beat fam, that's a wrap on another whirlwind news update. We heard Drake confess to photoshopping his abs, not getting surgery. We saw Peter Rosenberg weigh in with a spicy take on Drake's wrestling admiration. We got a tease for new music possibly dropping tonight from Drake's Iceman series. And we got a deep dive into the Raiders' Week 1 prep from defensive coordinator Patrick Graham. What an episode! Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this speed run of news, subscribe to the Bieber Beat for all your daily updates, and ring that notification bell so you're always the first to know. And drop a comment below telling us what you think about these stories. Plus, catch us on all our socials for even more behind-the-scenes action. Until next time, stay informed, stay hyped.